What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are here on Crank Central with yet another offline recording. I told y'all we back into the swing of things. Look, I apologize for any little sniffles that y'all might hear, right? I apologize if my eyes look crazy right now. Pollen is truly kicking my ass. Today, we are actually getting into some of Jackson's recent clips. They've been going on a spring tour while everybody else did Mardi Gras, which we covered and whatnot in its own different ways, from Alcorn to Valley to TSU. Of course, everything leads back to the top of the mountain, and right now that sits Jackson State. And with them having a new band room, with them not being too active this spring, they decided that the best thing for them to do in terms of recruitment, of course, on top of the Day with the Booms and on top of the record recruitment numbers that they already have, they basically dropped an album. So let's get into it. All right, I want to say first off, shout out to JSU Bands for capturing this footage. Our media team on both socials and on YouTube has been A1, absolutely, except for that intro. Reformat that. Jesus Christ. Just the crisp sound. Oh my god. I think this is a Lady Gaga song, if I'm not mistaken. Good run trumpets. That trombone just da, 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 da. They do continuous sound, just amazing. Good phrasing mellows. Y'all in there. Jesus Christ. Oh, just such a pure sound. Good job hanging on, mellows. Upper brass in general. The thing about Jackson that makes them so, like, their sound so amazing is how crisp and how immediate everything sounds. Like, people talk about a wall of sound, right? And truthfully, there are a lot of bands that are able to replicate that, but it's hard to replicate that and keep that consistent throughout an entire song, as well as the fact that, like, as soon as you hear sound, number one, it sounds intentional. That's all attacks and releases. As soon as sound stops, it sounds like an intentional decision. It sounds like a decision made across the entire section or the entire band, especially on that last run. Absolutely clean, absolutely amazing. All right, on to the second song. This is from JCole. They actually got reposted by Dreamville for this, I believe. Good shit, tubas. I wonder if they have all. I think they have 24 at full strength. Amazing styling baritones. Good harmony mellows. Jesus. Yeah, that's just fuck the consistency. What's that? 5, 10, 15, 21 tubes. Okay. Y'all hear how they just keep that all core work too. All core work. I'm seeing that. No chest breathing from that trombone section. Wall of sound. You know what's funny? Because I was actually talking to my craft sister, like, literally, like, not too long ago about Jackson and, like, how articulate or how hard, quote unquote, their arrangements are and whatnot. And it's like, part of the beauty of being able to arrange and write and be the director of a band like this is that because of the shit that you do outside of finale, outside of the band room, or shit, even in the band room, or like in the sectional room, right, or in the practice room, you don't have to over articulate anything on the paper, because the level of play is going, the level of style is going to elevate the music itself. So like, does Jackson have the busiest arrangements? No, not a lot, like, to be honest with you. Southern and Texas Southern probably played more technical and difficult pieces this past fall, but in terms of just quality of sound and just like pure, just play this run the best to your ability, Jackson's gonna do that shit. And that's all the second half of this shit was. It was just pure, just like consistent stagger breathing from that trombone section to produce a level of sound that was just continuous and never ending. Mellows, like sustaining notes as well, and then hopping on that harmony later on. Baritones having like such an immediate automatic sound or whatnot. Tubas are right in their groove, going above the staff a little bit or whatnot. And trumpets are just getting the glide. Da 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 da. Like, just and just connect that all, and it's such a consistent, harmonious sound. It doesn't have to be difficult because it sounds good. And that's not to say that's the only reason why, you know, other bands write more difficult pieces, but it just goes to show you do it works. All right, on to the third song. This is a Doechii song. Well, I don't think it's actually a Doechii song. It's featuring Doechii. ExtraL. Mr. Johnson understand. Absolutely amazing intro. A tone setter. Y'all see these motions that he's emphasizing, that hold that out. Oh my god. It's not groundbreaking, but the fact that I can hear it in the music, that's every single song. That's what's effective about the teaching before the directing even has to happen. Before they even know the song, just the things that are instilled in them as a band, as players, it's a baseline that's gonna make anything that they play sound good. Damn. This was smash niggas. I'm not gonna. This was smash niggas. Hey, oh shit. They're gonna play this in the fall, aren't they? They're gonna play this in the fall. shit, man. It's like just back to business for him. All right, on to the last song, 4x4 by Travis Scott. This I didn't react to everybody's version of this because okay, y'all was doing some extra shit with a lot of them arrangements that didn't need to be done, but we're here. They got the camera in the camera. Cool. Okay. Woodwinds. That's a good woodwind feature. Have them on that main motif and then skying with a good harmony on the third. Yeah. Good fall mellows. That's a good mid song break. Shout out to I think it was Yao that made a 4x4 arrangement that we actually listened to on stream. There's not much to the song, so I more so listen for like what you're gonna fill in that makes sense, right? And a lot of other arrangements I did here either just like didn't do enough or did way too much and like changed the identity of the song, in my opinion. I think this is closer to just enough. Cool baritones to keep the air moving throughout that whole good shit. I do believe that in a stadium, that back half would kind of get swallowed up a little bit. It's still fucking amazing. Hey man, look, the last thing that I want to be known as on this channel is some sort of Jackson State dick rider. But the truth is that they are at the top of the culture right now. So whether it means videos, whether it means the comparison, whether it means, you know, the final boss or whatnot, this is the standard. This is the standard. I know Southern's gonna call themselves whatever. I know I'm on the campus of TSU. All right. I know I am former Ocean. I know I'm PFA, but like I'm a bandhead and I listen to this shit and I appreciate this shit because this is the standard that niggas are going to be held to. This is it. Like, there's a reason why. Like, I don't think they were the first to respond to that 4x4 call out that Travis Scott had, but they're the ones that got reposted. They weren't the first ones to play Sticky, if I'm not mistaken, but they're the ones that got posted. There's a reason why their clips, and then even if you want to take it to Summer Band, because Summer Band has, you know, also pushed the culture forward, there's a reason why those two entities' clips are being shared the most outside of the culture. There's a reason why a lot of people have them as undefeated for basically like 2 years now. Jackson is at this point doing things and implementing things that's just like, all right, who else is going to step up, you know? And so when that happens, it's going to look like around the culture, like different people, you know, if you're not a Jackson fan or if you're biased towards another band or for another program, oh, these people are jumping on Jackson's dick. No, it's greatness. The same thing happened in that 14 to 18 or 14 to 21 for Southern. The same shit happened. Niggas had to sit back and be like, this shit is greatness. What's happening here is fucking ridiculous. Those 4 years where you had Hamer, Taylor, and Simmons all on the set, that's ridiculous. I saw it happen a little bit when I was in the band here at TSU. People, you know, were like, people had expectations, and then like we exceeded them in 22, and then in 23, and then in 24 took it a step further. And there's a level of appreciation there, but in terms of just the sitting on top of everybody in seemingly all facets of what it takes to make this program, on an educator level, on a staff level, on a social media level, on a recruitment level, on a developing musicality within the band room level, on everyone looking like they want to be there, everyone looking like they're having fun, getting appreciated in the culture and out the culture, cultivating an audience. Like, they're doing shit. It starts with having a good sounding band. There's one thing they've proven over these past few years, and especially with these clips today, is that they're the standard in terms of what a good sounding band is in today's land. But that's all from me today. Look, we have the Cash App. It's not on the screen right now, but you know, it's in the description. It was on the previous screen. If you want me to make a video on a video of your choice, a battle of your choice, well, a video will just be battles. You know, hit the Cash App. Appreciate y'all. Genuinely, we're trying to make this into like a real thing to be sustainable. I appreciate all the support, genuinely. Struggling college student here, so thank you for all the support. Thank you for watching this far. Thank you for being part of the culture with me, and I will see y'all next time, whether it's on a weekly wrap up or on another video. Have a good day. Peace and crank up.